Kofi Yeboah. He's General Secretary of the Ghana Journalists Association. Sir, you're welcome to Eyewitness News.
Thank you very much, Chief.
Now, the GJA issued a statement. The government has since been responding. These responses from both government and the party, do you deem them satisfactory?
I'm yet to read the responses, but I had listened to the Honorable Minister of Information in the morning on another radio station, and he had sought to explain a few things. For example, he explained that using the expression allegedly without authorization is not their creation, but then they have picked reports from sources on the ground. But respectfully, I disagree with him. In the job we do, any information you use, you bear liability for that information. You cannot abdicate responsibility. So, for example, I'm not a lawyer, but I know that in defamation, if I work with UVW Radio and I pick information from another media organization or from any source, and that information I pick and publish is defamatory and I'm sued, I cannot say I'm not the originator of that information as a defense. You will also be liable. So if the Honorable Minister picked information and he did not cross-check the information and he uses the information, he should stand by it and take responsibility for that information. In any event, the incident happened on Saturday night. The Honorable Minister's statement was issued on Sunday afternoon. By the time he was issuing the statement, we should have established the facts on the ground to take away any allegation or alleged clothing. And for me, and for the GJA, we think the Honorable Minister was not being direct with regards to addressing the issues. And if you also read his statement carefully, I do not see anywhere that he specifically condemned what happened at the UTV. He did not do so, unless somebody can point me to where he did that. And I make reference to the statement issued by the NTT Director of Communications, Richard Anyagba. When you read that statement, I find it comforting more than the Honorable Minister's statement. And those are the concerns we had. We thought this is something serious that we must address holistically so that we don't have a repetition of same in the future.
When the minister explained to us on the Citi Breakfast Show today the steps that were taken by government, he explained how he spoke to the media owners themselves. He actually spoke to the Inspector General of Police, and the Information Ministry is a joint complainant in this particular matter. These are the steps that they've taken, among others that he highlighted. Are these not enough? What else do we expect from government, really, for it to be seen that the government is doing something positive in that regard?
We were doing a content analysis of two press statements issued by the Minister, one in respect of the UTV incident and another in respect of the Dagmon FM incident in Tamale, which happened on the night of World Press Freedom Day. And in the two statements, you can see disparities. For example, in the Dagmon case, the statement has indicated that the Honorable Minister spoke to the victim and had offered support to the victim. So if the Honorable Minister has spoken to officials of UTV and had offered any support, it will be proper to also capture that in his statement. until we raised concerns about the statement, we wouldn't have known that such steps have been taken. And as I said, we are doing content analysis. The content of the two press statements was what we were basing our concerns on.
All right, moving forward, the persons have been arrested, they've been granted bail. What more do you want to see as a media fraternity or media association?
We want to see speedy prosecution of the culprits and the appropriate punishment meted out to them. And we are very much happy, or we have had cause to be happy about how the FM case was handled. And very speedily, the police arrested the culprits, arraigned them, and the court determined the case promptly. And we think we should have such speed to attend this case too. Also because, we are going into election 2024. Already the signals indicate to us that the stakes will be very high. So it is important to make such things in the past before we carry them over into the election year, which may not be good for everybody.
All right. Thank you so much for speaking to us. That's Kofi Iyeboah. He's General Secretary of the Ghana Journalists Association.